Drinking water out of a bottle with your mouth on it is gross. I've always been taught to drink water the waterfall way, where your mouth doesn't come into contact with the bottle's opening at all. The reason was that if you constantly drink water with your mouth on the bottle, there's going to be a lot of backwash accumulated in the bottle throughout the day. It's especially gross when someone does it right after eating. Nobody I talk to about this seems to understand why it's gross. Maybe I'm being unreasonable, but I grew up this way. And at this point, if even my boyfriend drinks out of it without at least brushing his teeth before, I just get a new bottle. Just want to say that I don't find people who drink like that gross. I find the idea of it gross. I'm not judging anyone for drinking water the normal way, lol. I'm just not accustomed to it and have been taught to drink in other ways. I'm pretty sure it's a part of my original country's culture. 2. I'm getting common comments saying the same things. Yes, I drink out of glasses. It's different cause the water gets drunk within minutes. In a bottle the spit stays for hours. Yes, if you drink with your mouth on the bottle there will be backwash. I've always observed it. I'm not talking about myself because I don't even drink water that way, but I've seen it with people around me. And I'm sure it'll happen if I drink water that way too. There's nothing wrong with it, I just don't like it. I know it's normal. No, I don't find you gross if you drink that way. I literally couldn't give a fuck. Just don't drink out my bottle that way, and even if you do I'm not going to say anything to you, I just won't like it. No, this doesn't hinder me in my life. If I absolutely have to, I will put my mouth on the bottle, or I will drink out of someone else's bottle. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it like a kid, lol. Yes, I know there's spit in my mouth. IDK, what to say to that, lol. IDK, how to explain that I just find food particles in my water gross. That's literally all it is. Not gonna reply to any more comments cause I'm just saying the same things over and over again. But yeah, I guess it's just me and that's exactly why it's on this sub. 3 Lamau, who told Reddit care resources on me. If you're sharing, sure. If it's yours, who cares? Are you worried about your own spit in your mouth? It's truly an unpopular and it's truly an opinion. So an upvote. I don't agree nor understand you, but you are what we need here and what this sub was made for. Wouldn't the same apply to anything you drink out of? Like a regular glass? How does backwash actually work? I don't usually spit up into my water bottle after I take a sip. You put the bottle to your lips, take a sip, then close your lips, thereby sealing the water inside your mouth. So what is this backwash that's getting back into the bottle? My apologies if you have a physical condition where you can't control your own slobber. Wait until OP finds out that there's saliva inside of her mouth. And she's been swallowing it her entire life. You know you can just clean the bottle every time you refill it, right? Can you not backwash when you drink things? This is germophobia to the level that it seems to harm your life. Not really normal. You know you don't have to spit while lowering the water bottle, right? You'll know it ain't hard for a person with basic sense and motor function to not get backwash in the bottle. Just close your mouth on the water to seal some in and keep some out. This is one of those things that you're bothered by but is never actually an issue. Maybe I'm being unreasonable, you are. Is this satire? How old are you? I mean, my 6-year-old knows how to drink from a glass or bottle and not spit their food back into it. Okay, don't worry, I'll drink water out of my ass from now on. IDK. Can't you just close your mouth after pouring the water? Are you saying backwash is unavoidable if your mouth is touching the bottle? I can see your point when sharing, but if it's my bottle and I'm the only one gonna be drinking out of it, my lips can go on it. If there's backwash in your water bottle and you're older than 6, you need to learn how to drink properly. Just wait until Op finds out that you put spoons in your mouth. Zoomers will eat us, but be grossed out by their own spit. I don't understand why OP thinks everyone backwashes when they drink out. It's a pretty simple action, drinking. Pour liquid into mouth, close mouth, lower drink. Gravity prevents backwash. What am I missing? Your disgust sensitivity is high. Those who have high disgust sensitivity like you might feel the same way. How does kissing work for you? Mouth is always on my mouth, so even if I put my mouth on the bottle, that's the same mouth I already have in my mouth. You're certainly welcome to drink how you want, but to me that sounds incredibly silly and not something I've done in my almost 60 years of life, and I'm relatively healthy. Totally agree. I never want any of that bacteria from my mouth to get anywhere near my mouth. Most of us learn to not backwash after the age of 5. So take my upvote for your unpopular opinion. Do you drink coffee the waterfall way? It's my bottle. I'll deep throat it, if I want. Mildly suspicious noises ensue. I'm pretty sure it's a part of my original country's culture. This has to be satire. Can someone please fill me in on the culture that exclusively drinks water bottles from waterfall pours? Because that's a Netflix documentary I would watch. I feel like I am getting waterboarded in Cuba if I pour my water in. So you avoid all drinks with straws, I guess? If not, I have some bad news. No, one can drink without backwashing, except maybe children. It's learnable, and you guys drink like this because you have rats and other beasts walking over these bottles, maybe peeing on them. So to save yourself from contamination, you do not touch the outside with your mouth. You're talking complete and utter nonsense. Take your upvote and don't speak to me again. The water gets mixed with your food in your stomach. Is that gross or only in a bottle? Who cares? Unpopular upvote. Why would I care about my own backwash? I think as the years go by we find more and more stuff to be gross. We really have nothing better to do. How did you never learn to drink out of a bottle the normal way without backwashing? How is it any different than drinking out of a glass or through a straw? Do you waterfall in those instances too? I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to shame you or anything. I kinda get how it seems gross, but I'm just wondering if this applies to all drinks or just bottles. Yeah, my old man would go to the refrigerator, grab a bottle of milk and swig it for several long swallows, then put the bottle back. I always thought it was disgusting. I feel like you're drinking out of a bottle incredibly wrong for there to be backwash in it like you're talking about. You're supposed to suck up what you need and close your lips. That doesn't let water rush back out into the bottle. OP, if you think that is gross, what is your opinion on oral sexual intercourse? Wow, actually an unpopular opinion. You're weird, OP. Upvoted. If you backwash in the bottle, you are a gross child, and everything you do is gross anyway. Some of us learned not to backwash as young children. Just drink tap water like a true Dutch person. Better than drinking it with your anus saliva, especially your own. Tastes, I'm on speculating, much better than as backwash. I get it kinda. I'm not the same way about this, but I have germophobic quirks. Like not keeping my toothbrush in the bathroom BCU. But my GF likes to tell me the same germs go everywhere, so it really is more of a comfort thing. Survey question: do you additionally have a lot of anxiety? I ask BC. I do, and I feel there's likely a correlation. Just clean your water bottles. And don't use plastic. LOL. You grew up that it from a hose? As long as you're doing it with your own bottle that nobody else uses, it's harmless. It's your backwash. Do you not swallow your spit? Are you sharing your bottle with other people? This isn't an opinion so much as it's just a misunderstanding of how anything works. Downvote.